Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday from Camilla Walker. Okay, give me a second. You guys are welcome to sit in with me while I record my podcast. How awesome is that? How awesome is that? Go live. That's what I did. This always gets me. It is beyond me. Give me just a second, guys. Let me do this. Let me try this one more time. One more time. I am live, guys. I am live. I am live. Just a brief pause. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Copy. I know I left you. I left you. And let me. Okay, it's saying I'm live. It's saying I'm live. So I'm going to trust that I'm live. It's saying that I'm live on multiple platforms. So you guys are welcome into, let me see, join in with me today while I shoot my live broadcast. I'm just looking to see how it looks. Give me just a second. Let me see how this looks. Let me see how this looks. It looks good. I like it. 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 I like it a lot. And let me check. I wonder if I'm heard. I'm gonna turn up the volume just a little bit. Up just a, yeah. So let's go over here. So my podcast is going to be about strategic networking, how to choose the right platforms for your goals. I want to get into that today. Of course, I'm going to chop some of this footage out that doesn't complement my podcast. You're in dual asset mode. Use three. Okay. And let me open up the chat real quick. Chat. See who's coming in here. Share your referral link. Can't post one submission. Okay. I'm gonna give a few minutes for. Oh, let me share my live. That's what I can do. I can share my live. Let me share. Let me share. Let me share. Let me share. And I can share to my story. Share your story. Share to. Yeah, share to my group. Share to Can Start Club. Just sharing this out. How are you guys today? Are you keeping warm? If you're here on replay, comment. Let me know you seen it. You seen me if you can. Okay. Good. Put this in my subscribers. Hello, 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 all. Give me just a few more minutes and I am going to get started. Let me go back over here. Yeah, and I've shared my live. Let's see. I'm on YouTube. Let me, yeah, let's see who is in here. Hello, welcome, 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 welcome. Uh, I'm probably going to give you guys the heads up. I'm going to be doing some changing with one of my channels. just a slight change. I have my Conversations with Camilla podcast, and I may change that to Modern Business Networking, my actual business. I may change that. So don't be surprised if you see a switch up on Conversations with Camilla. I may just merge that into Modern Business Networking and call that my podcast. So just giving you heads up. I thought about that today. But today I'm going to go ahead and unpack something that many creators and entrepreneurs struggle with, and that is where to network online. And we're going to get into why some platforms work better for your goals than others, and how we can build real communities. You're talking to a lady who have built a community of over 400 plus members within the last 2 years. So 400K, 400K plus community members. So I thought I'd break down the best way to go, the strategy and goal, and share my story, share my background on that. So, again, thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to be transparent because I have looked back on my videos. Believe it or not, I have looked back on my videos and I catch myself saying that I'm on all platforms. So that is what has inspired this entire live stream. Show comments on stage. Okay, no. Yeah. I'm always playing with buttons. So inquisitive. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I'm always looking back. I look back on my past episodes, and I yes, catch myself saying I'm on all platforms, and that is not the case. That is not the case. I'm just trying to be a little transparent and let you know that I'm not perfect. By any means, I am not perfect at all. So I want to clear that up today and turn this episode into a little learning opportunity for some that can use some helpful tips on trying to figure out how to, navigate on online in these online spaces and on these social networking apps. And yeah, so I'm trying to really just wait until I get some people in here before yeah. So probably like in another 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to just go strictly into podcast mode where I'm not going to acknowledge comments or anything like that. Just going to go strictly into podcast mode and do my little thing. And you guys are just witnessing and observing and getting the full details on and the heads up on the podcast. Hey, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, how are y'all doing today? So I'm gonna wait. Let's see. Let's go back over here. Yep. Oh yeah, we got some people in here. We got 4 as a moderator. Like it, listen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like I said, I'll just go ahead and boom, 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 boom. I don't see the comments. Hey, okay, I see. Yeah, I see. I just want to greet some of my friends that I know that come in. I wanted to acknowledge you, and I see them. I don't know why I don't see them on the. Not sure why I don't see comments here. Can't post to some. Okay, so yeah, not sure. But hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I can see them now. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to all of my friends. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. I may adjust my camera. Hey, hey, hey. I'm trying to get my podcast voice on. Get my podcast voice on and let me just see here. Live producer. Hey, hey Barbara, how are you? Can you guys hear me okay? How is the sound? Is the sound good? Because I want to run this straight through without doing having to do too much editing. But guys, you guys are welcome to listen in on my podcast. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. Thank you. Yes, I'm inviting you guys. Yes, Barbara, I'm inviting you guys all to join in and listen at my podcast today. Um, my podcast is titled. Let's go back up here. Like my podcast is titled "The Best Networking Strategies for your online goals." Let me go back up. I'm definitely gonna bleep this out. You guys are seeing all of the yeah. Yeah. Strategic networking, how to choose the right platforms for your goals is what I composed for my podcast episode today with Conversations with Camellia, which I just mentioned on this live stream that I may be changing my Conversations with Camilla podcast to Modern Business Networking. So if when you see that, so just giving you a heads up. But I invite you guys all to listen in. YouTube is on and Instagram is on, along with Facebook. And yeah, I'm just inviting you guys to see me in action on this Thursday. I hope you guys are keeping warm. And yeah, I said, let me get off of my butt and get my content out here. Make sure you guys get caught up on Conversations with Camilla. I'll put that in the comments here. I'll tag my page. I should be able to do that right now. That's cool. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See if I can tag Conversations. Like I said, this name is gonna go up and away soon. Here it goes. I just tagged it. Make sure you guys um, check out my other episodes that I have out. Check that out. Ice in here. Oh gosh, ice. Oh no. Be careful. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stay safe. Just tag my podcast page, guys, and you can get caught up on um, the latest episodes that I recorded that I dropped. Thank you so much. Sharon Acker said the style is gorgeous. I appreciate it for your compliments, guys, and you showing up. Like I said, you guys are all welcome to sit in and hear me record my podcast. It's definitely going to be audio. Or if it's going to be the visual audio, I'm going to make sure I cut out a good starting point, a polished brush starting point. But thank you guys. But so yeah, yeah. So again, strategic networking, how to choose the right platforms for your goals. And this, like I said, this is something that a lot of creators and entrepreneurs struggle with, and they struggle with how to decide where to network online. And I guess, and like I said, this is particularly focused around if you're trying to grow your community or build a community, grow your following. You want to decide where you want to spend, or you want to understand which social networking platform is the best location to spend most of your time building. And as for me, that Facebook for me, it was for me by default. That Facebook was the social networking app for me by default. I started on Facebook a while back, really just using the app for my leisure and hobby. And then there are versions, with employing so many different resources and functions, like a multitude of functions and resources. And yeah, now Facebook is like the number one social networking platform 2026 with over 3 plus billion users. So this is really a top social networking platform for for groups and communities to engage. So yeah, so let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in, and we will go ahead and put some for my audience here that's on Facebook. I'll make sure I throw up some visuals and everything. And of course, you have Instagram and TikTok and LinkedIn that are next. Um, but yeah, I so good purpose. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah. So yeah, so like I was saying earlier, I was saying that this episode, what influenced and sparked this episode, for those of you that are coming in late, what sparked this episode and me to, compose uh, this, this content, this topic or subject matter, is because I'm always saying that I am on all platforms. And I hear that a lot, so I always think that that's something that is okay to say. But correction, I should be saying I'm on multiple platforms. No, I am not on all platforms by any means. No. So I want to correct that by creating a whole episode and just share tips on networking tips, what helped me grew 400K plus community members and followers. So, yes, I am not on all platforms at all. I barely have time for just one. Um, so let's go ahead and put, let's see if we can add this on here. Let's go ahead and, no, I can't. I can't add that on there because I have to go to my computer. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys sink in some visual data here. Those of you that are sitting in may have to put you on. Okay, put you on mute so you can hear me. Making sure you can hear me. So you guys check that out. There, here, the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. I have to work on YouTube. Yes, I have to do some sponsoring over there and working. But if you see the layout here, the statistical data that kind of shows you and breaks down the the social networking platforms and what they're best for. And that should help you understand where you should utilize your time just based on your goals and what you're trying to accomplish. Yes, I agree. I have to work on YouTube, show on stages. Yes, I have to put a lot of work in on YouTube. Um, Instagram has 2 billion users, and high engagement with rank in stories, reels and stories. Yeah, yeah. I don't go on my feed on my Instagram. I don't do that a lot. Uh, I usually just have enough time because I'm so busy to kind of view stories. So this little piece of information is really accurate, and they break it down. 2 billion users for Instagram, 2 billion for YouTube, and LinkedIn is 1 billion. And I kind of composed this for you guys to show you um, the ranking on the social networking platforms. And again, these are just um, this is just research data that really just kind of broke it down based on like your goals if you're trying to build. There are other platforms, Snapchat. Uh, I have never ever been on Twitch. I have a Snapchat. I have a Twitter. Um, I'm not active on Snapchat and Twitter and Tumblr. I think I'm not active. I have an account. I recall creating an account on Snapchat, Twitter, and Tumblr, but I'm not active. You have Telegram is really mainly for communication. I should have made a visual, but I thought this would be helpful for those who are trying to network and grow. Grow your profiles, or you know, grow a community. So I put this out for you to look at. So hopefully this helps. But I do believe that mostly all of the social apps, social networking app, not networking, but social applications, I do believe that you have the opportunity, or they provide some opportunities for you to monetize and earn. And then there's others. Let's see here. Let's go back over here. Give me just a second. Yeah. I added WhatsApp on there and Reddit and Discord because these are for like private engagement, deep engagement. Um, Definitely, if you're trying to improve your sales stream and just build a close knit, like I said, deep niche community, these are some good platforms to do some private engagement and networking on. Um, I know Facebook here works with WhatsApp a lot. They work closely together. Um, so far, this is not on my podcast. I'm just talking. I'm engaging with you guys. This is not on my podcast so far. So you guys may hear me start over from scratch. Start over on how I will record my podcast. But um, what is it? Uh, yeah, yeah. I have a WhatsApp, and when I'm googling, hey, beautiful, good morning, good morning. When I'm googling and trying to find out something specific, Reddit pops up in my Google search a lot, and I'm always finding myself using Reddit, looking for answers. Reddit is a good, um, yeah, it's in the search engine real heavy. Discord, I have a Discord. I created a Discord again, like Twitter, like Snapchat. I am not active. I am not active at all. I am not active at all. Uh, Come on, welcome in, Tina. Today we're just unpacking a lot of what creators and entrepreneurs try to struggle with and manage and navigate, and that's trying to handle a lot of or juggle so many platforms at once. And I just think that it is some people, of course, this doesn't apply to all people because some people that's on the higher ladder in social in the social networking realm and people that have a higher status. I know they have a staff that works their social media, publicists and things like that. But if you're like an entrepreneur and you're starting out on your own and you're trying to grow or just grow personally and not so much as professionally, it really will be difficult to try to think that you can be on all platforms and manage all platforms and grow. So that's why I wanted to, share and cover this topic and this matter and help people try to understand and don't pressure yourself to think that you can handle all of these apps and at once. It's hard. Trust me, trust me, trust me. The little few that I have, like I said, I'm always saying I'm on all platforms, but I want to come here and be transparent and just say, no, there's been a real slip of the tongue. I am not on all platforms. I'm on multiple. So I'm going to try to remember to say that going forward. I'm on multiple platforms and shoot. Add this to let's see. Oh, okay. I know what I can do. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today. Let me plug up my phone. Oh, Lord have mercy. You would think that I would have things. Lord have mercy. You would think that I have. Oh, here we go. Things figured out. So we know this not going on the podcast. We know this not going on the podcast. You have fun. Thank you again for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. I'm just hanging out today. I'm just trying to get used to. I'm trying to figure. Really, this is kind of like a test. I'm trying to figure out how to like record my podcast live and then just go straight and just upload it. But yeah, we're gonna work on that some more. We're not quite there yet. We're not quite there yet. We are not quite there yet at all. But there are some other platforms that I want to discuss that I didn't have, that I haven't went over, and that wasn't on the visual. Hopefully, I can add this back to the visual. And I think I left out TikTok. TikTok has 1.5 plus billion users globally and high watch time, and they're great for discovery and viral growth. Best for short form storytelling, trends, and discovery. If your goal is reach fast, TikTok is the way to go. Like I said, I really struggle on trying to. I really do good with Facebook and Instagram because Meta really owns Facebook and Instagram, so um, they allow me to cross post. So I can do like the one stop shop with posting and everything and engagement. TikTok is a little bit, yeah, it's a little bit beyond my little reach or whatever. Because, like I said, you can see that I struggle to talk. I struggle to show up live. But I do my best to kind of show up and um, show face and everything. So yeah, so I'm trying to start a good little starting point for my podcast. Let's see what. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. Yay! I'm working on getting my business up and going better. We're in over 24 countries now. That is awesome, Barbara. That is awesome. I'm sorry I'm late looking at your comment. And you definitely, when you're talking, doing business on social media, promoting what you're doing, WhatsApp, and like I said, WhatsApp is a good one. It's a good one, a good sales channel. WhatsApp, you can really network and engage on WhatsApp. That's a really good channel to have. That and Discord. Uh, Telegram is really good as well, Barbara. Telegram is really good. But like I said, Facebook is number one. Facebook makes it so easy to navigate and build communities, build your personal following. They make it so easy. Like I say, a multitude of a multitude. Let me see if I can put that back up there. Add to save. Yeah. So what about that one? Add to save. Yeah. I'm gonna put that right back up there. Facebook makes it so easy. They have a multitude of resources, uh, and to help you um, build your platform, build personally and professionally. And yeah, they're number one for a reason. They are number one for a reason. I'm going to leave that up there. Like I said, I put that back up there to show you that these are the top four. TikTok didn't make the cut because they are one point. Yeah, they're. I don't understand how LinkedIn didn't made it over TikTok. I don't understand that. But I think LinkedIn is good for professionalism, professional networking. Those who have the organizations, LinkedIn is a really good one for that one as well. Yeah, business to business networking and leads. LinkedIn is really good. You can, and I think they have it available or accessible for you to find employment as well. And you can build your professional brand as well on LinkedIn. So I'm going to start over. Networking isn't just followers, connections. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about networking. Let's see here. Let's talk about networking because networking is something totally different. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's talk a little bit about networking versus building your follower base. Let's talk a little bit about that. Um, yeah, networking is going to go around like you said, if you're trying to build your personal brand, your business, increase your sales, and you definitely want networking in place to allow for connections. Let me take this off. Yeah, yeah. You want to allow for connections so that you can get opportunities and collaboration and things like that. So what you want depends on your goals. You want to the elements that you want when in networking. You want brand awareness, sales, professional partnerships, and thoughtful leadership in a real community. And that's the journey that I embarked on when I started trying to build my community. I was really finessing it, really finessing it, trying to make sure that I was engaging with people that had like-minded goals were aligned with mine, trustworthy, and of integrity and things like that. You want people like that in your community So I built it from scratch. It was really, really, yeah, I built my community from scratch. Building your own audience is really, really crucial, um, because you know firsthand from interacting and engaging who's going to support your goals, support your venture, your business. That's very important. So you don't want to be just like having uh, an idle, connection or relationship with someone when you're trying to build your audience. Okay, so let's first thing first, we want to make sure we're in the right place when we're trying and depending on our goals, what our goals are for our businesses. We want to make sure that we're in the right place and on the right social networking platforms. And we don't want to waste our time on platforms that doesn't align with our goals and our needs when it comes to building professionally, personally, um, increasing your sales and things like that. So yeah, so I'll try to, this is going to be hard to try to cut this into my podcast. This is going to be really, really, really hard. Uh, so, yeah, I may just do my podcast separate. I may just do my podcast separate. But yeah, so let's see. Did we go over YouTube? YouTube top for long form and learning. YouTube is one of the most used platforms, yes, with billions of users globally. So YouTube is really, really, uh, it's really highly used. And so was YouTube on there? Let's see. Was YouTube on there? At this stage. Yes, YouTube was on there. YouTube was on there. Yeah. YouTube was on there. Video, yeah. And long term content. Yeah. Video posting, video viral. You have a really high probable chance of going viral on YouTube. That's where the viral community is. Um, YouTube, like I said, all of these apps allow you to monetize. So I think you get the opportunity to monetize. If I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody that gets this video, but I think you can monetize on all. But again, we're looking at what our objectives and our goals for our personal and professional endeavors and platforms. So I hope this helps you determine and decide where you need to be. And if you're just really just doing it for leisure, and you just want to engage and be social, and and you're on your personal tip, your selfie, Snapchat, I know is good for that. I'm not a Snapchat person. Snapchat and Twitter and what else? Um, yeah, like I said, I'm not active on Snapchat. Visual, but yeah, Instagram definitely is known for like a visual engagement powerhouse. It's huge. It's like I said, 2+ billion users, and they have high engagement over there. Thank you again for joining the live. Thank you again. Send the love. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Someone commented they were watching it from YouTube. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, what I thought I was going to turn this into, hey, you guys see me podcast, but no. I'm just going to admit I'm not that great yet. I'm not that great. Um, but we'll just go in really quick and just record a podcast, and for my podcast platform, we'll go ahead and do that. But thank you for. I don't do Snapchat at all, Barbara, at all. I don't do Snapchat at all. I just don't. I don't even have the app downloaded, but I do have an account. Yeah, I don't have an account at all. But we've mentioned Reddit, Discord, and WhatsApp. Like I said, those are some good ones, especially WhatsApp, especially if you're selling. WhatsApp, you definitely want to have. I have WhatsApp. I have several different communities on WhatsApp as well. like I said, my if I don't have WhatsApp counted in when in my 400K plus community based platform, I don't even have um WhatsApp, the communities that I'm in. I don't even have that factored in at all. Yeah, I don't have that factored in at all. So yeah, so um so let's go ahead and talk about like the goal, how to match your goals to the right platform. Let's go ahead and do that really, really quick. So that way you can at least say, hey, I did bring some type of, you know, uh something to the live streaming, to the topic today. So like I say, the goal when if the goal is if you're trying to build deep community, the best platforms to go to are Facebook groups and Discord and WhatsApp. And your strategy that you want to take for that goal to be accomplished, you want to host weekly live interactions. You want to go live. I was just saying that on my other live. You want to go live, go live, go live, and trigger dialogue. You know, get some good talking points going, and run polls and Q&As, and do some personalized onboarding posts. Yeah, so that's those for deep community building. So that's the strategy that I followed. I was just going live. I was going live. I think that's when I really gained a lot of my followers early on. When I started into content creation, I was going live, and going live, and going live. Let's see. I would have. There we go. Show saying. Got a YouTube comment. I put it up there. Thank you so much. How much subscription you have here? Yeah, like I said, I have to do some sponsors. I At this point on YouTube, I am live on YouTube. I have an account. I post on there, but I am not monetized on YouTube at all. I'm not monetized. Um, I am trying to work out some things with. I'm in a community, so I'm trying to decide what I want to do over there. So yeah, I'm not monetized on. I think I only have like 15 subscribers on YouTube. But I know I know what I have to do, pretty much. Like, one of the main things that you have to do to build your community, you have to sponsor yourself. You have to sponsor. You have to do sponsorships, run ads and things like that. So I did it on Facebook, uh, and I went live strictly from Facebook. So, but I didn't do that for YouTube. I haven't sponsored any, or paid for any ads, or or anything like that on YouTube. So, it's a long story. So, but yeah. So yeah. So again, so if you didn't catch it the first time, if your goal is to build community, you want to choose Facebook groups, and you want to get a part of Discord, and you want to have WhatsApp at your fingertips, and going live, and running Q&As in those communities. um, but if your goal is trying to grow brand awareness, the best platforms for growing your brand awareness is TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So those are the three platforms where you want to be at to, get some coverage. And there, your strategy is just, posting videos, and just get on a consistent posting schedule. And I think Facebook is taking to this strategy as well, because they really have a formal like strategy in our dashboard, and how to post, and how many weekly posts they want you to post. But I think it's just a little bit different. Like I say, consistently posting is what you want to do on those platforms if you're trying to grow your brand, and collaborating with other creators. So this is a learning tip for me. This is a learning tip for me: grow brand awareness. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. So yeah. So if your goal though is for your career and your professional networking, if that's the case, you want to build a strong base on LinkedIn and Twitter and X. Okay, I need to get on. I have a LinkedIn, and I'm not active on there at all. I'm not active on LinkedIn, so that's why I'm just being really transparent, you guys, and just letting you know. Hey, I've been saying I'm on all platforms because I thought, yeah, no, multiple platforms. I'm not active on a lot of platforms that I have an account with. So, but career and professional networking, the best platforms are LinkedIn, Twitter, and X. And the strategy is thoughtful leadership posts, industry engagement, and LinkedIn live events and comments. And I didn't even know you can go live on LinkedIn. Wow. Wow. How about that? Uh, yeah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, I was watching for you too. I appreciate you for watching. I don't have you seen my comment? Yes, I did see your comments on YouTube Live. I did, I did. So wow, go career and professional networking. Best platforms is LinkedIn, Twitter, X. The goal: sales and monetization. If your goal is only about getting sales and increasing your monetization or getting a monetization opportunity, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Boom, this is where I am. The goal is sales and monetization, because I pretty much like source out, my own clients or whatever. I do it like from my home base side with modern business networking. That I pretty much do that on my own. So I really don't utilize the platforms for that. I kind of work from that community that I build, across from Facebook and WhatsApp and yeah, and Instagram pretty much. So kind of like my digital client base is attached there. But if you're just thinking about monetization, Facebook is big on offering monetization opportunities, and Instagram and TikTok. So you do product teasers and stories and links, and you do live selling, and you always want to announce. Drop your announcements about what you're selling, what you're selling. Um, so And let's get into the 5 levels of networking step by step, 5 minutes. Lay this out like a ladder. Level one. So, here in this breakdown, there are steps to networking, step by step. And level one is you want to engage with your friends and your followers. And um, you always want to comment. That's the easiest thing to do when it comes to networking. Comment, stories, DMs, reactions, and that's pretty much what I do a lot of in my DMs, networking behind the scenes. And level two, join community hubs and groups. Yep, I participate in like 300 groups, and go live, go live, go live, Facebook Live, IG Live, go live, go live. And you want to do cross form platform collaborations and yep, live visual cues, and share your story. Share your story. So that's pretty much what we have today. Um, I'll make sure that this is in a nice little polished episode on my Spotify. Sorry, I wasn't not going to be able to. I wasn't going to be able to mesh this all into like one whole show where I can just download it. No, I have a lot of I have a lot of errors on this stream. So maybe next time. Maybe next time I have to do more of it. Maybe next time, but just wanted to really come live, and really the whole live was again just kind of saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to be honest, transparent, and all. Not on all platforms at all. Not on all platforms at all. Just multiple, and I have work to do. And if you are anyone like me, again, if you are, um, doing you're doing your own thing, you're working your platforms yourself, it's really, impossible to think that you can run more than four or five platforms and be at the top of your game. That's going to take some high level like activeness. So yeah. So that is all. That is all. I'll go ahead and go on about my Thursday. And guys, you have a great day. Thank you again. Bye bye.